actions and the evil things they did, yet still I remain strangely mute. I do not discuss my own actions that day, or the rage I felt when I burned the 2 linking books that had snared them. Some people believe my sons died in those fires, but the truth is, they did not. You're the only one I can confide in, my friend. So I'm asking you to come to tomorrow. There are things I must tell you about my sons.
Yeah, and welcome to a little look into my favorite game of the Myst series. It's Myst Revelation, the 4th installation of the game. First off, I do have to make this game louder. I looked into it beforehand. I noticed the game needs a little bit boost. As you can hear, the music is pretty astonishing. I mean, Jack Wall did this, and he did a pretty fine job. Oh my god, this guy basically gave 50% to the soul of the game, the other 50% being aesthetics, the story. It's just amazing. Other than that, the Myst series is kind of a neat fantasy thing where you, well, go to worlds that are written into books. Like, they literally say there are windows on the books that take you to these worlds. I won't explain how it works, how the functionality behind it is, but let me say it's just amazing, and you can just jump into this game with not much knowledge about the series. It's just a little bit of see and be amazed. It's a puzzle game, and that matter, and well, let's just start the game. I go on with the details on the right. So one thing I say is, the guy we saw in the intro is a friend that you meet throughout the series.
If you're not afraid of tight spaces. Dad and me aren't, but sometimes Mom has to close her eyes when I'm driving. I think she's not home right now, because I never could have picked you up by myself if she were.
By the way, that's the daughter of him.
Is that a new image recorder you've got? How cool! And you know, I know the perfect spot to use it. Hang on.
So this part doesn't really show the amazing capabilities of this game, because it's kind of crushed. The videos are very old. This game was made in 2005, I think. Not very sure right now, but that might explain the bit crushing on these videos.
Isn't Tamana pretty from here? I remember some of the other times you visited us. You've always liked stopping here. It's one of my favorite spots, too. Go ahead. Take a picture.
Right then. Here you can see a little bit how this game functions. It's all
Do you want
pre-rendered.
to take a picture right now? Go ahead.
Some bit of animation there. You see the difference between the animation here, the quality, and the pre-rendered.
I get it. You don't want to keep my dad waiting.
Oh no.
He did seem pretty anxious for you to arrive. Okay, then let's go.
Oh no, I'm disappointed here because I didn't take the picture. It's no problem, I show the picture system in a moment. It's not that important. Well, right off now it's not important. Later you really need it to get these puzzles finished. Or you might just get a pen and paper. But you see.
I'll tell Dad you're here. Come on.
So, just a little look around, get a feeling of this. One thing I have to add is I fiddled a little bit around with the game looks. I do a little neat trick. I show you how it normally would look like. Would look like this. A little bit brighter, but you see the textures are a little bit washed out. It's not as colorful as you expect it to be. Yeah, so I did this. Now it's a little bit more sharp. Bypasses, of course, you see that these textures are somewhat old, but we have this little neat lightning effect here. So if you look at something dark, the screen lightens up a bit. If you look at something bright, darkens up. It's like how your eyes would react to light things, light adaptations. Alright, so you have your cursor here, you can unlock it, so you can hit different things on the screen. Then you have the camera down here. It does really do what it does. It just makes a picture of a thing, and you can look it up later in your journal. So we could make a picture of this. The neat thing is, it actually saves this shot on your PC, so you can go later in your documents and find this picture in a somewhat acceptable resolution for its time. Okay, here you have your journal, and you can look at the picture you just took. Also, you can add some description to it, like I just talk about things nobody wants to know. Okay, you can obviously read that because the facts is in the way. Anyway, it's not that important right now. I don't really remember what this is. I think this is a flash function for the 3 pics. So if you're a puzzle and you need 3 specific pics, you can go there and just click it in. Or it's a save feature. I don't know. I have to figure it out. Anyway, yeah, the aesthetic is really nice. The designs of the things they are to come. The town inside is really beautiful. What else to say? Yeah. One thing you maybe have to know about this game is in the first game there is another island. You accidentally get there and you meet this guy you saw in the intro via a holographic warning or something, and he tells you that his sons basically destroyed his books. The books where you go to different places, to different locations, and somewhat later in the series there's stated that he or actually in the first series you see that his sons are trapped inside of such books, such prison ages called, where they can't get out to the main island, and these books are told to be burned. And you can expect the hype that was get if you see these 2 books appear again, and well, that's the theme of this game. So let's look what's about to happen. Alright. There's a tad of dialogue in this game. I try to be silent over it, so get a feeling for it. just a little tad of yeah, I just show the difference between the graphical capabilities. This is normal being. It's kind of bright for something that's not really lighted, you guess. And this is it with light adaptation. It's a dark room, so anything around there is dark too. That's what I like. Let's go on with it. So usually you can mess around with stuff a little bit. Yeah, there we go. Okay, look what's inside. Usually some tools you can really do anything with. But it's just to get a feeling, to get atmosphere in the game. So we have a little bit machinery here, we don't know what it does yet. But you might get a hint that this is a mighty telescope. What do we have here? Can we open this? Yes we can, just a little bit of pens and paper. The thing I liked back then is you do this kind of tap thing when you click on something. And depending on the material you tap on, the sounds change. Even for the pens, this is wonderful. Great, really, really good. They put so much thought into this game. I could literally sit here for hours and just tap everything to hear what kind of noise it makes, just to be more and more amazed. But that's not the point of it. We want to see what happens in this game, right? This is the awestruck of this masterpiece.
Hello, my friend. So you made it in one piece, so Isha's driving wasn't too erratic, I hope. Well, you're probably wondering why I asked you. The truth is, I need your help. As you know, my sons, Cirrus and Achenar, were trapped 20 years ago after they destroyed many of the ages I'd written. At the time, Catherine and I decided to leave them imprisoned because we'd hoped it might reform them. And now Catherine believes our son should be released. But I need an objective opinion. I must find out if either Cirrus or Achenar deserve to be freed, and you're the only one we can trust. Remember my old crystal viewer? I've made some changes to it, and I haven't yet calibrated its sound component. It'll actually be quicker if we do this together, and I can show you the two prison ages before we link to them. So if you step to the panel behind you, we can begin.
Yeah, this crystal viewer happened to be in the second game. No, in the first game actually. But you had to have the Masterpiece Edition, and then you could fiddle around a little bit with it. So for many players, this is the first time you actually see it.
Oh, go on. This shouldn't take long.
Okay, man.
Okay, I'm going to transmit a waveform that's being generated by the first prison age. It will appear as a yellow line in your right-hand monitor. Here it comes. In order to hear Haven, we must manipulate the blue line until it exactly matches that waveform. The blue line is the result of two combined signals, which we'll manipulate separately using the 3 dials, amplitude, frequency, and phase. But first, we have to select a signal to manipulate, so move the slider left or right. Now turn the leftmost dial to adjust the signal's amplitude or volume. The volume sounds okay. Now turn the dial on the far right to adjust the signal's phase. Try moving the slider. No. The phase was set correctly. Try
Okay.
selecting a different signal.
Ah, you means this.
Adjust the leftmost dial. The volume sounds pretty good. Try turning the center dial to adjust the signal's frequency. Got it. Hang on a second. I'll lock in the adjustments and send you the waveform for Spire, the second prison age.
This is
Here it comes.
just a little bit try and error. So just fiddle around until you get the right solution.
Try the amplitude. That's the leftmost dial.
See, he actually tells you what to do. So you just mess a little bit. The amplitude
The
is
volume sounds okay.
just do a little
Try
bit.
adjusting the phase. No, not the frequency.
Oh, see? See? Even if you
Just
mess
the
up, he
phase
just tells you.
dial. Try moving the slider. Try the leftmost dial. Less volume. The amplitude's pretty close now. Now adjust the center dial.
No, that's too far. Let's take this one.
The frequency seems fine. Try adjusting the phase. Keep moving it to the left.
To the left.
Keep moving it to the right.
Why? I did both.
Try moving the slider to select a different signal.
Okay. You're the boss, man.
Try adjusting the amplitude. Not so loud.
Oh, I see what you want.
That's too much, my friend. Try moving the slider. Oh, that dial was okay. Turn it back.
Oh, come on! You
Try
tricked me.
moving the slider to select a different signal. Adjust the leftmost dial.
Come on, I fiddled the leftmost dial a lot.
Try moving the slider. Try the frequency. That's the center dial. Too big of an adjustment, I think.
This is good. This is near.
Try moving the slider to select a different signal. Try adjusting the frequency.
Again, the frequency? No. Frequencies might. Oh,
Try moving the slider.
hold on a second.
Try selecting a different signal. Now adjust the center dial.
More center dialing. Oh my god.
You've got it. Don't change a thing. I'll just lock it in here. Ah, got it. Well done, my friend. You should be able to hear both prison ages now. So let's begin, shall we? What in the name? Oh, what a mess. The image modulator short-circuited wires are completely fused. Well, the viewer itself seems okay. So maybe if I link to rhyme. All right. Slight change in plans, my friend. Explosion must have shut down the main power supply and damaged the viewer's external image modulator. There's another one on rhyme, so I'm gonna link there and retrieve it. Oh, I'll have to stop at the cleft for some tools first. Why don't you get full power restored while I'm gone? Go to the water wheel control room. Close both emergency release gates, then come back here and use the crystal viewer to contact me. The crystal combination to see rhyme is in my journal.
That's somewhere in there.
Oh, you'll have to turn on the roof antenna before the viewer will work. Keep an eye on Yisha, will you? I'll be back.
Weird. How does this work when the power is completely gone? Mysteries. Anyway, let's see if you can find this journal first. There it is. Gotcha. So this is a nice thing they do all the times. You get to read all this lore. You can read the books. You can read so much books in these games. Yeah, this is actually a good thing. If you are interested into this background stories, etc. Right now, what you really want, if you want to solve the puzzles, is you look for the combination to contact Rhyme. By the way, each age is like the book where you link to, has a different name. This is kind of thing that developed in this game or in this whole world lately. So he will go to Rhyme. On Rhyme is another of these constructions that you can contact to. It's like a huge phone, to say. And this is the combination for it. We can use it later. What we can do though, because we don't really want to use this book again, is we make a picture of it. Alright. And with that, it's it. So now we have to turn on power on the whole area. This area. Looks so cozy. Looks even more cozy when we go in there. I never noticed this before. What is it? Come on, don't. This back here. We'll see. We'll see. Don't think power's on for this. But we can try turning it on. Cannot. Okay. Maybe we have to do the antenna thing beforehand. I don't know much. I played this game years ago, so I have to get into it. Bear with me. It shouldn't take too long. So this is the antenna thing. Alright. We're sitting on a chair now. And this is where you go on the telescope. But we just want the antenna, so we want this button, I think. But it doesn't do anything because we have no power. Damn it. Damn it, damn it. Okay. I missed where is it? No? Oh, I have to go one further. I missed this thing. Okay. So let's go in there. Hope I find the button. There we go. It's really strange how they can build elevators, mechanical doors opening with wires and somewhat, but a phone is immensely huge and can break because there's a power overload. Oh well. It's not really a phone. Doesn't need to be a receiver. You can just look everywhere. It's like a huge camera that can look everywhere. It's like Google Maps for many places. Alright, so this looks really great. This place is called Tomana, by the way. I'm not really sure where it's placed in this game world. Right, let's go explore. This is great too. You leave these. Oh, you can hold it too. This is amazing. Okay. Getting way too distracted. Few flowers ripped off.
Hey, come here. You gotta see this.
Alright then. But there's a huge bird I saw. Oh, there. Alright, let's go to Asia and see what she has.
Don't worry, he'll come back. It's his favorite sleeping spot. My necklace showed it to me. Got it 2 weeks ago on an age called Serenia. Shows me all kinds of stuff. You think that's strange that my necklace shows me things? Dad does. He says a lot of things I've seen on Serenia aren't real. My brothers believe me though.
How could you know? What is this? What is she doing back there? I can't go there for some reason. But I have to get the power back. Doesn't have to interest me right now. Lots of plants. So there must be a circuit breaker, you think? Actually, there is. Hey, dude. Just have to find it. It's not in there. It was somewhere back in these rooms. Let me just look around. Yeah, actually, there was what I could have looked on, and oh, yeah, now I can go there. There's nothing to see here. Oh, there it is.
Let me guess. Dad blew the power again, didn't he? He does that a lot. Mom made him install an extra power box in here just in case. Oh no!
Oh, no.
This box is supposed to make sure certain things always work in the house. There aren't enough rows lit up correctly.
Oh, I remember this.
On top of a filled row means something's getting power.
Oh, I hate this. Oh my god. I really hated
You
it.
can move them.
Yes, you can.
Better not. Mom doesn't like me messing with electrical stuff. Come on, little guy, let's go see our friends. Hey, I never noticed that before.
What?
So cool. I think my beetles are making a nest.
Oh, okay. Should I be concerned by the beetles?
Oh, wow. I'll have to show this to Dad soon as he gets home. He loves this kind of stuff.
And off she goes. So far for being interesting, right? Alright, let's go to the circuit breaker and... Alright, so... These things work. I think that is the elevator we used. And this is the door Edwards wandered out before he linked to him. So these two things don't work and I don't really know. Yeah, I think you have to activate something before we can actually assign power to them. Let's just fiddle around a bit. Okay. Yes. So there was something outside. It generated a little bit more power. Let us find it. I think it was through here. Still looking great. If you think this looks great, later on there's a nighttime, and in nighttime it just looks splendid. Oh, there it is. There are the two symbols which are currently not working, and I think this is what I saw from up there. Look, he built such a huge dam, and still things break. It's weird, it's weird. Oh, wait, I first have to do something here. Right. No? Okay, I just... Oh my god, yeah. I only released the jam. The electrical jam. That's the word for it. Now I have to get back. I think now I understand the thing. Which means this is where the circuit breaker is. I can click there and get ported to the circuit breaker. Yes, that's nice. Basically, this is a zap feature. I think zap got used in any games prior. You could just quickly get to a breaking point where you have to do things. Like right now, we get back to the circuit breaker in a matter of seconds. So now we assign electrical power, and I have to figure out how this works. Oh yes, we take this power and we assign it to here, and this is the resign button. Of course, this overloads it. So in that case, we take this one and put it over to here. We have something working there, which is what we don't want to do. Let me fiddle around a bit to get the right power for these two. We already have one ready. Right. Okay, I can figure this out. Still want too much. Darn it. So I can put two here. No, it doesn't work. It doesn't work. So now I only need 2. How do I do this? How do I do this? That's not good. That's not good. Ah, sorry that I'm stuck, but this thing is really, really, yeah, just trying to... I could put these 3 up to... that's not working at all, isn't it? So what if I put... Okay. Oh, sorry. Misclicked. Now back to 2 again. If I put this 4 in there. Oh my god. Now we need 1 each. How do I do this? I just messed myself over. No. This ain't good. This ain't good. But maybe... Come on. I'm back to... Oh, I only switched. This is not really going good. Can I reset it? Yeah, I reset it. Okay, let's try again. I'm so sorry that I'm not really good at this. Let's try to have them. Okay, I need to split at least 1 now. 1 is here. This is this one. This is from this is good. But now I have to split one of these. Let's see. Good. This is good. Oh no. I want this one here. Right. Nicely done. Nicely done. Took me a little, but we rearranged it. This obviously means the door at the entrance is not working anymore. and the elevator isn't working anymore, so I'm pretty much stuck. Isn't that much of a problem because we are generating much more power now in just a matter of seconds. Okay, this works now. Let's hit this button now. Which makes me wonder, why isn't it running at all times? Oh well. Here's Isha again, walking around nonchalantly. And the game is over. Nah, just kidding. Yeah, dude. It's getting up here. Right, so at nighttime it looks really great. A sad thing though is that there's a little bit of destruction here, but the atmosphere changed so much. It's just a really great place to look at. So what happened here at this time being, you have no clue. It's eerily silent here. Nobody around. Circuit breaker isn't blinking anymore. Wonder what happened. Oh wow, someone rearranged everything so it's perfectly running. That is odd. At least the bugs do some kind of nest, right? Okay, can we open this door? Ah, sadly we cannot. Surprisingly, you know what's behind this door. It's in a third part of the game. Oh, now you can look into this, because there's actually electricity running. This guy has something going for plants and bugs and stuff. How things work. How the world works. It's nice. So yeah, oh look at this. This looks stunning. Okay, let's go up to the office and see. Maybe we can find Yisha. Let's see what we can find out about this explosion and whatever happened back then. Take a look at this. Oh my god, this looks great. Okay, now we can actually use that antenna he told us before. What is this? Surveillance cameras. These weren't working before either. Can we change something about them? No. I don't see anything going on. Alright then. Okay. Let's see, I actually think I have this. This does affect the antenna. Maybe it's already. It could be already out. Let's try that. Let's see if we can do something here. No, it's not running. What am I missing? It's somewhere up here. I know I have to use the antenna, but maybe I didn't see a button again. This is odd. Looks like I'm already lost. This ain't good. Now I wonder. I wonder if you actually need this. See, we have this one. And it works. I didn't try it earlier because earlier it didn't work, but now we get somewhere. That's not really hidden. You could see the trail back to this place. Okay. So now we are at another part of this. What is it even? A little town? I think earlier I couldn't even enter this one. I didn't try to, but I remember not being able to enter it, and now it works. Yeah, if you a little bit to look around, like some stuff is being knocked over. Rustled bed. Oh, a note. Let's look at the note. This is I forgot to tell this. This is a language called Dani language. It is by a really old culture that basically developed or found the way to write these books that take you to other worlds. We didn't see one yet, but soon enough there will be one. So, what really strikes me is this place, because it's blinking and you see this amulet of Isha. And from now on you can go to places, and if this amulet blinks, it triggers a cutscene. So obviously some dude was here and tried to grab her, but let's try it, we'll cheat it. And we have some kind of pattern here. Can we click it? Yes, we can. But we don't know the puzzle yet. So we have to get out and find out what the puzzle is. And at this point, you are bound to read things that are coming up. Like this one, huh? This is basically like leaving your password out. So this is the fireplace, obviously. We are just in. Here you see the code panel we could use. There are lasers in it which show you the patterns you have to press. Both lamps need to be turned on for this. Turn off one of the lamps after reset the code readout. Oh wait. So the lamps being this one, right? And the other one was back there, I think. Right. And now if you get in there, the pattern should be shown. Yeah, the laser's on. Okay. So you need to have these panels with the lasers on to be read. Let us see if I can do this. Wow, first try. And now things get really interesting.
Patience, my love. We've almost finished the linking chamber. There's just the security seal to install. But we will see our sons again soon, I promise you.
So you might have guessed this amulet shows past things, past memories. Triggered by things to see all around. So yeah, let's close this for now. There it is. This place got me hyped so much because now you see the books from the first game again, right in front of you, and you never could have entered them unless you did something wrong in the first game and you really didn't see what's in there. Now you have free access to them, and that was mind-blowing. Let's go for this one first because I remember it being really good. So actually it really works that way. You have the window open in this book on the front page and you just touch it. and you get teleported to this world you saw in the picture. In this case, though, you cannot get back to the world. Normally, you would have had a second book in your pocket, in your bag, that takes you back to the place where you come from. This is your save switch. And in this case, these return books aren't there. That's why it's the prison age. You're trapped there forever. Well, at least that's what they told you in the first game. Apparently, there's this now. Return books. Which begs the question, why is there a return book now? Isn't it prison age? So somewhat isn't right. Something you don't know yet. Like, that was the same explosion you heard on the main island before. Let's call it just an island. So welcome to Haven. One of the prison worlds for the Sons of Atris. I think it was Achenar, the older brother that was trapped here. And I leave it on that spot by now. You can see this place is barren, nothing is happening here, and it's just open for imagination what's to come. I just stop here right now and return next time here on Haven. Just save the game. There we go. Alright. Till next time.